power. Soul power. Spade power. Soul power. Spade power.
As far as the break beats, do you know that the children was already dancing to break beats before Herc DJ? Herc said that himself.
You know, the record, you could tell where the breaks are. It's a dark groove. And people used to wait sometime for those particular parts of the record to come on.
If you listen to Kool Herc's words, he said the teenagers was already dancing towards the break. So it's not like he extending the breaks made them want to dance on the break. They've been dancing on the break. He just made them longer.
Flash did that.
Did
for
what?
the MCs.
Did what?
Extend the break.
I thought Kool Herc did that, the merry-go-round.
He wasn't mixing records back to back. Flash was doing that.
So you saying Kool Herc, his merry-go-round didn't put breaks together?
It didn't include spinning back and extending that particular one song. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, he would go into a different break.
I started out with James Brown, clap your hand, stomp your feet. I had to come in with Bongo Rock. Bongo Rock was still no vocals in it. And I would go into Baby Huey, the Mexican.
Okay, he would go into a different break.
Remember, when Herc was doing it early 74, 75,
right.
I don't remember. I'm going to say this. When Herc started doing parties anywhere between 73, say, to 75,
right.
76, I wasn't going to the west side. I was too young to go over there. I was primarily on this east side of the Bronx.
East side, getting right, nigga, all the time.
I know a few understand what I'm talking about. Remember, Bronx River.
Whatever have you, I'm from Soundview.
I'm from Castle Hill, I'm from Soundview.
I'm from Bronxdale, right up on Watson. I'm from Bronxdale, right up on Watson.
That's another thing, like how do we define hip hop? When you break it down to its lowest common denominator, it's basically when the teenagers took over the environment. In the Bronx, New York, in the Soundview area, the teenagers took over the environment and began to express themselves creatively. That's the essence of hip hop.
Okay.
Teenagers taking over the environment, expressing themselves creatively.
Okay. See, some people may have their own interpretation.
Right. Some people might say, well, the break beats. But like I say, Herc, by his own words, said the teenagers was already dancing on the breakbeat.
I'm watching the people dancing. A lot of people used to wait for some particular part of the records. I'm studying the floor. I'm like a shepherd. I'm watching the flock, I got to maintain this crowd going on till around 4 o'clock. So I'm very observant.
And that's what he saw. He saw the teenagers dancing on the breakbeats, so he decided to make the breakbeats longer, put them all together.
So he's saying that from his first party, or maybe
from his first party? His experience coming up.
So what I was noticing, people used to wait for them particular parts of the record to dance to, just to do that special little move. So I said, listen, I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to call it the merry-go-round. So I put all these breaks that I know that I have in my collection together. Some of them I have 2. Most of them I only have 1. So they just have to keep it going. I called it a merry-go-round. And at the time I had a record called Apache.
That's how he invented his merry-go-round. He was watching the teenagers dance on the break. They was waiting. They wasn't dancing even on a whole song. They was waiting for the break, and then they would go do their special little move.
Yeah, but I don't think Herc was mixing that particular part of the break back and forth.
No, he wasn't doing that, but he was adding.
Play out, and then you're bringing the next.
Right, you're right.
The next song.
You're right. That's what he said. He was putting in the next song.
That's
James Brown with Apache, with this.
Right. He had certain songs lined up.
Right. So, but the point is, they was already dancing on the break. So, what is hip hop?
Hip hop to me is a combination of all of that.
Right.
All that together.
But did it start when he started putting breaks together? Is that the start of hip hop? We say no. We say it was a culture and energy already going on.
Right. I'm not going to argue with that.
Right.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
Right.
But you're right. If he said it was already cats breakdancing.
But not breakdancing.
Spade power.
Oh, but they was doing their moves during the breaks.
They probably was doing like.
Trying to outdo each other. Burning each other.
they might have got, because I know in California, in the West Coast, they was doing, you know, like that type of, what's his name, rerun type of style.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And then later on, people was considering that break dancing, B.Boy.
Yeah, electric boogaloo, right.
Yeah, but
yeah, so that's where we at with the whole 73 Herc thing.
Okay.
That the teenagers was already doing that. By Herc's own words.
Right.
This is his own words.
Right.
Multiple times he said it.
Right.
One night, I'm waiting for the record to play out. I said, I wonder if I put that to myself. I said, if they're waiting for this particular break and I have a couple more records that's got the same breakup in it, I wonder how would it be if I put them all together.
There you go. There